What's up, guys? It's Mbergy. Welcome back to another FIFA 17 Road to Glory episode. Arsenal versus Spurs, Wenger versus Pochettino, you might say, where we make the best squad of the two. So that can include legends as well. That can include the best of the best. Bergkamp. I wish they had Henry on this game. I really do. But nonetheless, a third episode. Of course, we are currently 10 games played, 9 wins, 1 loss. I don't know whether you'll be able to tell, to be honest, but I'm a little bit ill, if you can pick that up. But yeah, a little bit of a cold, you might say. So anyway, going to the first game. Lukaku, Carrasco, man of the match, not Welbeck, Walcott. Banging team. I have to say, like, the teams at this point, 10 to 20, it is the melting pot because you play players. I think it does match you up against players who are winning a similar amount of games to you. So this really does decide how well we're going to do in this weekend league. Obviously, he scored first. I made a mistake. I defended really... Oh my god, that voice break. That's just a voice malfunction, I have to say. But I just defended really poor. It's one of those games where you don't turn up in terms of the defense. Like, you're just not on it. You have to be 100% in these games because they're up against, like I say, players who are very similar standard to you. As well as having much better teams. Let's be real here. Like, the team that we're using... It's not great, although it is 20,000 coins, and I can make a pretty respectable team for 20,000 coins. But this team, the Arsenal Spurs series, you know, I wouldn't say it's worthy of competing. But nonetheless, you know, it was a poor performance, and we can't just be blaming it completely on the team. So anyway, yeah, we lose the first game. I wasn't on it, and we need to get, like, losing 2 games in a row would be disastrous at this point. So we try and get the W here, but Ozil slam dunking us right there, right at the start of the game. We get Theo Walcott, a shot on target. Bit of a disaster there. We've hit the post, and then we've hit the inside of a post. Now, that can be damaging. That can be very damaging. Hang on, does that just show the same clip twice? I'm not sure. Don't know whether this is like Groundhog Day or something, but nonetheless, we get Harry Kane, who bangs it. A little bit of a... Actually, let's just be real. That was a major deflection. That was a shocking goal, but any goal's a goal. Aaron Ramsey, beautiful bit of play by Nkadu. Gets a ball across as well. And then I think we just had to try and almost like see it out. We're playing a patient play. I'm not saying just park it, but I'm just saying, you know, keep the ball as much as you can whilst being able to create chances. We get the last chance, Pjanic, of course. So there we go. 10 wins, 28 matches left. Looking respectable considering the team and all the rest of it. And then we come up against this squad. And this is what I mean. Like, we weren't coming up against squads like these in the first 10 games. And they're only starting to come out of the blocks. These best teams. Harry Kane, bro. I was so mad at that. And then this pass is disgusting. I mean, he does get the block, to be fair to Boateng there. And then this is it. Like, even looking back at this makes me so triggered. It's like, literally, I pressed A instantly with Ospina. And he takes an awful, awkward touch, which concedes us the goal and loses us the game. And then that's just a consolation goal. We're all out of attack, and he bing bang bollocks us. So 10 wins now, 3 losses. We've lost, I think, 2 out of the 3 games we've shown so far. Oh, what a disaster. So Martial in on goal, 1-0 down, head's gone. It's hard to get back, but you need that mental strength. Somehow we get the goal there. Like, Danny Welbeck should have been banging out in the first place. I literally went mental when I missed it. I don't know, Wanyama turns up. He really does. He's a physical presence, of course. He gets the goal. And then Gibbs, Welbeck, passing it down. Ramsey making an interesting run. I can't remember whether I LB triggered that. You can press LB to force the players to run forward, or RB to let them come short. I'm pretty sure I must have pressed LB because that was a beautiful run by Ramsey. Nonetheless, brilliant saves. Ospina really has gone clutch in this series. He really has. Like, some of these saves, you can only really... I don't know. You can only really respect them to the extent... I don't know where I'm going with this, but he's just been banging. Like, I don't know. When I'm playing the games, I'm not like, oh, Ospina, that's a banging save, because you're so under the pressure. But when you look back at it, it's like, wow. Wow, he's pretty freaking OP. But nonetheless, Danny Wolves running down the left-hand side. Little bit of a fake body feint. Just trying to be really unpredictable there. And yeah, we've absolutely mugged him. Like, we really have mugged him there. Harry Kane tucking it home, left peg. And then he tries it again. And I think I just put too much power on that, to say the least. Walcott, of course, missing that as well. Oh, he almost bangs out there. Harry Kane at the front post as well. Very close game. Actually finishes 1-0. Wow, what a dead game. There was a couple of these dead games, actually. I think it's just because I just wasn't on it. I mean, I hate to make excuses, lads, but this was on Sunday after I went out on Saturday. A lot of alcohol, out late. I don't know, man. I was dead. I was dead, to say the least. But Theo Walcott gets a goal back. Theo Walcott once more. 2 chances. You have to be clinical at this stage. Like, especially with 4-2-3-1, you don't really produce that much chances. Every chance you take is definitely going to give you a high chance of winning a game, because you got a lot to fall back on in defense. A little bit lucky. Well, I'd say a little bit. Very freaking lucky. Mind you, his goal before was really lucky as well. The way it just bounced off a bar and fell for him. We scored quite a lot of lucky goals in this episode, actually. Jeez. 4 matches left. It's not looking too great. We've won 3. I think we've lost 3 in this episode. We've literally won half our games, which is simply just not good enough. We just weren't on form. You really have to be disciplined with this formation and this team. You can't afford to switch off at all. Like, in that first episode, I was so well disciplined, probably because I wasn't as tired. And in this one, I kind of just crumbled, I'll be honest. It happens. I mean, I was so salty at the time. You know when you're tired as well? Like, it gets to you, man. Nonetheless, we get it to 3-2. We end up losing the game here. Enkidu, bit of a consolation. Well, definitely a consolation there. So 13 wins. We've now, I think, lost 4 games and won 3 in this episode. We make a slightly rash decision there, opting to go for a better defense. Harry Kane, we wave him goodbye. He's packed his bags. We get Ospina, we get Mustafi, and we get Heung-min Son, who we pretty much just stick up top. I think we put him in left mid, either in-game or just started him off on the bench, and then stuck him up top. And then Coquelin as well, we buy as one of the CDMs. Wimmer, Gabriel, Ramsey as well, making their departures. I mean, I hate to see him go, but you got to make sacrifices, you know. Sometimes you really do have to switch it up. Although, I kind of regret it. I'll be honest. I mean, I don't know. I think just sticking to the system, like, we managed to get 10 wins. Well, 9 wins out of the first 10 games. And then I go and switch it up. It's just rash. It's blaming the system, unfortunately, instead of blaming the real problem, which is just my gameplay at the time. So, it's a trap, which unfortunately we got kind of stuck in. We almost need to do like an Arsene Wenger. We need to just stick to one system, be stubborn about it, and accept how we lost the game and then go and improve from there instead of just switching around the system. Nonetheless, though, we do get a brilliant goal there with Danny Welbeck with an artist chem style. We switched up to an artist chem style. I don't even know why. I think it's because he's playing a cam just to add that bit of passing. His finishing's only 77 with that artist chem style, yet he bangs it with his weak foot. Makes close to 0 sense, to be honest. So Sissoko down the left-hand side is looking for that cutback, gives it to Danny Welbs, and perhaps that is a testament to 77 finishing or whatever it is. But he does bang it there. He's coming up with goals. He's coming up with goods. I don't know. I feel like, looking back at some of these games, I feel like 80% of these games, I think I said this in the previous episode, but I just don't seem to lose when I score the first goal. Because you've got such a cushion with the CDMs, and you can really afford to play so patient to the extent where you're just going to win every game if you score the first goal. So the first goal is huge in FUT Champs. It really is. It really does knock my confidence when I concede as well. I don't know. Anyway, we basically just have this really dead game. Not much happening at all. These are the games where you got to stay mentally strong. I'm on like 5 hours sleep. I don't know. Like I say, I haven't been playing well. I haven't been playing good FIFA. Not able to keep my head. He should be scoring there. To be honest, he deserves. I'd probably say he deserves to win this. It's a very close game. But the way that this game is won, Clichy scoring the own goal, deflected bonus, man. I'm pretty sure Ospina had that cover sorted. But Gabriel Jesus deflected off Clichy. So yeah, lads, we now have 15 wins out of 20 games. That's gone from 9 out of 10 to 15 out of 20. Pretty poor. It's got to be said. It really has. But nonetheless, lads, make sure to leave a like if you want to see more of this. Subscribe if you're new around here. Check out the previous episodes. Link will be in the description. I'll try and get a playlist of all of them. And, yeah, in the top, hang on, one of the corners, there'll be the previous videos. So, yeah, absolute lads. Thanks for watching. You little Tez. See you on the next one. Will be tomorrow, of course. We'll be opening some rewards, stuff like that. Stick around, lads. You little Tez.